Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Autonauts versus Piratebots. Defend to automate, automate to defend. Very, very simple in concept, but actually remarkably complex, even though it looks very, very cutesy. This is the randomized world that we're going to be jumping on into, or maybe it's this one. Who knows? We are going to go as ever. I have done the tutorial, I know what I'm doing, and I will do my very best to impart that knowledge onto you, dear viewer. Now, there is a little bit of a story here. It's not very, very relevant at all. I think it is probably worth, I guess, somewhat watching for the context. There is this person here who lives in this fantastically automated community. Everything is perfect, everything is happy, right up until, of course, it starts to rain. And you know what they say about rain? It draws pirates. That's right. Heave ho, me hearties, this world and this glorious bounty be ours for the taking. Indeed. And so the pig people destroy all of this person's infrastructure and kidnap the person as well. But apparently have decided not to kidnap all of the really valuable stuff on this island, which is the bots. Because the bots are flippin' fantastic. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that right now. They are bleeding brilliant. Okay, right, so basically, that's the sort of situation. We've been sent here, we are the police, or we're the captain police, whatever, and we're gonna save the day. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we need to do. Right, so, our campaign begins right here. We got a couple of pins up here in the top left. No, that's right. Top right-hand corner, which is basically a good little overview of exactly what we should be doing. We play as this little captain individual here. We've got a whole bunch of bots, which we are going to be able to do some sneaky and nefarious things with. But for now, let's get to grips with the basics. We'll start with basic forestry. We need to chop down some trees, dig some soil, and we need to plant some seeds. Because that is a pretty good overview of exactly how you conduct yourself in this game. We use stones to chop down trees. Until, of course, we can get a few slightly more advanced tree chopping resources. And we'll do that just to chop down a few trees. What did we say? Three trees to chop down? That's fine. Just get them down, and then we will get ourselves some tools built, because we are not able to dig into the soil with our hands. Right, there's a couple of things that we can build at the present moment. We can build a crude workbench, a bot assembly unit, and a chopping block. We will build the workbench for now. That is all that we really require. And this is going to be the start of something special. The start of something really, really special. Because believe it or not, the bots are flippin' useless. No, they're not useless. They're useful because I am useless and I cannot be bothered doing all of the meaningless tasks like collecting resources. Everything that you see now can be operated by the bots. Right, brilliant. So, we need to dig some soil and we need to plant some seeds. I tell you what we'll do. Let's make ourselves a basic shovel. It's going to be pretty easy to do. Just a little bit of stone and a little bit of stick. As you can see, the recipes for everything is down in the bottom right-hand corner. We'll get ourselves a shovel. Bada bim, bada boom. Very, very simple indeed. Now, the way in which we dig holes, we walk over here, we left-click on the ground. Very, very simple. We dig a hole. Happy days. Now, if we wanted a tree to grow, then all we would do is plant this tree seed. However, I think now is the time to start automating. What we're going to do is we are going to go into programming mode. We're going to click on a bot. Xander Hunt, congratulations. You've been chosen. And we're going to show this bot exactly what we need it to do. So we're going to tell it to find soil in this area. It's a pretty large area, to be fair, but we can change that area if we need to. We're going to move to target, and we're going to use held item. Literally that simple. We're going to loop that so that the bot is doing it forever. We're going to click pause because we don't actually need the bot to get going until we give it the shovel, which we will do, and then we will just get it to just move on and do that. So now we have automated, very, very simply, a robot to just do a whole heck of a lot of digging. Right, Master Guy, we're going to show you how to plant some seeds here. Right, so we're going to get you to find a seed in this area. Then we're going to get you to move to the soil hole and do that. And you know what? Just do that forever as well. Away you go. Very, very simple. So look at this. We've now got a whole bunch of tasks automated. And all we need to really worry about is chopping down the trees. But even that is a thing that we can automate. That's right. You guessed it. we're going to automate some tree chopping. Now, it is worth noting that these tools at present are not fantastic. They're not great because they don't allow us to they don't last forever. They've all got durability, which is a bit of a concern because sooner rather than later, all of my robots are going to need to get new tools. Well, not the one that plants seeds. He just uses little robot hands, but that's fine. Anyway, let's automate the chopping of wood, shall we? Very, very simple. Walk up to a tree, chop it down. Bada bim, bada boom. That's actually it. We loop that forever. We're gonna click pause, give you the axe, and then off you go. So look at that. We should be able to get ourselves a few more resources in the meantime. And it's just that simple. It's literally just that simple. There's a couple of other tasks that we can think about automating. No, I didn't want to do that. Sorry, video game. Yeah, there's a couple of other things that we can probably get set up. This, for example, a pallet, pretty important bit of infrastructure. Pallet is basically just an area that we store logs. Pretty cool. We'll get it built manually. And actually, I'm going to have to build myself another axe. Probably should have done that earlier, but it doesn't particularly matter. The good news is that we've got all of this automation stuff happening, which is really, really nice because it's all completely sort of surplus to requirement. We are sort of going to go through all of these activities just as we go. Dump some planks on the pallet. There we go. Dump the other plank on the pallet. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is looking ever so great. Now, as you can see, this robot is indeed out of a shovel. We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that in time. We don't really need to worry about it at the moment. Right, and we need 2 poles. Poles we get from smashing planks. Yeah, I should have said that. If we smash a log with an axe, then it becomes a plank. And if we smash a plank with an axe, then it becomes 2 poles. There we go. And we'll just unload them right over here. Excellent. And what do you know? We will have a pallet. Excellent. Let's get files unknown. We'll click record. We will go and nab ourselves a log. Find nearest log and unload right over here. The bot is following and the bot is learning. Perfect. Literally just that simple. Loop forever and go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And so now we have automated log carrying, which is very, very nice. Now we will need to get a few more axes. We'll probably need to get a few more spades. I could probably manually like get a spade and sort that out, but that's fine. Anyway, this is good. What else can we build? Probably worth us building ourselves a bot assembly unit. It's pretty easy to make a bot actually. So let's start the process of doing that, shall we? And the great thing is that now, if I ever want to get planks, I don't have to go and hunt them down. I just have to literally, excuse you, there we go. Literally plonk that down there. Where's my axe? Did I leave my axe over here? I did indeed. We're still waiting for all of these. No! Whoops. No, whoop. See, the problem is that the video game does like to really confuse me with the left and right clicking. So it's left click in order to like conduct an action on a specific thing, but sometimes it's right click. So that confuses the absolute heck out of me. Anyway, it doesn't particularly matter. I'm sure I'm gonna get to grips with that at some point soon. But let's make a bot. Right, what do we need? We need log, planks, and some poles. It's actually going to take quite a lot of effort in order to get this bot up and running, but it's fine. We'll do it anyway, just for the sake of doing it. We also need to get a wooden mallet. Wooden mallet, that's interesting, and also stone. We do need to get stone as well. Tell you what we can do. I mean, I'm automating the chopping of this, which is pretty meaningless in the grand scheme of things, when we can get ourselves a chopping block. What about we get ourselves a chopping block right over here? Let's do What is it? Logs and a crude axe. We'll throw in the axe there. There we go. Get that assembled. Good stuff. Chopping block is now assembled, and we can decide what we want to make here. Let's get a plank. There we go. We can get a bot to automate this if we wanted to. I mean, we can get a bot to automate quite a lot of things. In fact, we can get a bot to automate pretty much everything. Right, let's show a bot how to do this, shall we? So, Opus Mango, congratulations, you're going to be the one. We're going to say, walk over to here, pick up a log, throw down the log in here, turn it into that. Actually, that was a pretty bad idea. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. We needed to do it. Stop. I'm going to cancel this. Cancel, delete it all. That's another example of the right click, left click sort of thing being confusing. Right, take it from there, move it over to here. Brilliant, excellent. Now, what we need to do is we actually need to put a limit on this. So we want to put, until the wood chopping block is full, and we will repeat this forever. So this is going to basically mean that we are going to continuously make planks until the wood chopping block is available. See that? Very, very cool indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we can automate the assembly of axing. That is definitely something that we can do. We also probably need to automate, well, a bunch of other stuff. But for now, let's just leave this here. Get that in there. You know what? Let's actually, I tell you what. Automating axing is not a bad idea. Record, find stone in this area. Drop stone off here. Right, then we'll go find stick in this area. Drop stick off here. Repeat forever. There we go. Repeat until thingy is full. This is full, and then we'll repeat this forever. I think that should allow us to basically pretty continuously, boom, manufacture that. So we'll take this out of here, and look at that. Excellent. We have effectively automated making axes, which is lovely because everyone needs axes. Everyone needs axes, right? Okay, we can start getting pretty granular with what we want to accomplish here. We've got ourselves a bot, which is at least a nice little bonus. But what I'm gonna suggest is that this here. Let's pause you. Let's go into this and let's say if hands empty. If hands empty. Yeah, if hands empty, go here. Go here. Find nearest axe in this area, move to target. Excellent. And in fact, we don't even need the hands empty. We can just say stop. Yep, that's yeah, cool. I mean, that'll probably yield us the same sort of results. It might be a little bit imperfect, but it'll do exactly the same job. Right, okay, let's get a shovel assembly area up and running over here. Drop this. What do we need? Need some logs. Need some logs and some sticks as well. Cool. Brilliant. And what else do we need? Sticks. We can pick up multiple sticks at a time, but we can only pick up one log at a time. Probably, although I didn't actually test it. We might be able to do more than that. Anyway, right, let's get you to go here. We'll go pick up stone. Go to here. Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, my bad. Delete everything. Drop stone. Delete everything. Right, we're recording. Let's go again. Okay. I keep doing the whole right click, left click thing. It's very, very frustrating. Right. Here, right click here instead of left clicking. Very simple. Find a stick. Right click. Good. Excellent. Okay. Now we want to repeat until this is full. Excellent. And then we'll repeat that forever. Beautiful. Okay. And then we're going to say pause, edit, pick up a shovel. Find nearest spade in here. And move that down. Repeat forever. Beautiful. Okay. Is that going to allow us to get a spade? That's going to allow you to get a spade. Beautiful. And now we can go back to planting and chopping trees. Now, I presume, to be fair, we can probably dig up these stumps, but I'd never actually thought about it. Yeah, we can. We might want to dig up the, we might want to dig up the stumps, but to be fair, we don't actually need to do it right now. Oh, and it looks like the stumps might actually just be considered soil in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, that doesn't particularly matter. Right, what else do we need? We need to make some crude picks, because we do need stone. That's true. Right. Do we have a stone source? I don't think we have a stone source. Let's explore a little bit. That's a stone source over here. Yeah, so if we hit that with a pick, then that's going to allow us to get operational pretty darn quickly. We need to get 3 picks, which is not the most difficult thing to do. God, I need to remember, it's right-click to release the resource. My brain is so confused by these things. Right, also, is it possible, video game, if this can be just day-night? No, just leave it on day, please. Thank you. Yeah, I really don't need it to be on night. No siree. Okay. Now, let's see. What do we want? Ooh, data storage. That sounds very cool, but a wee bit away, I think. Right. Do we have any stone left? We don't have any stone left. Do we actually have no stone left at all? Okay, well, I'm going to have to yoink a little bit more stone, right? From somewhere. So we're going to have to go on a little bit of a journey, apparently. Oh, new discovery. An abandoned outpost. Ooh, nice. Outpost strength. Let's have a little look here, shall we? Outpost toppled. Outpost reclaimed. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. Hopefully that's not going to attract the ire of any pirates around here. Wow, this is the easiest game in the world. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to expand my frontiers, haven't I? Oh, looks like this outpost is still guarded. I bet that crumbly old boss tower is using the captured folks' sadness to power the force field surrounding this zone. Yeah, okay. New Piratebot identified. Skell. Okay, well, let's not fight this chump over here. Get out of here. Oh, am I gonna... Oh, I'm gonna take some hits, haven't I? No, there's no way they chase this far. Yeah, there's no way they chase that far. Right, there is gonna be a... Yeah, a bit of a concerning lack of stone, if I'm honest. Oh, thank goodness there's a little bit of stone here. Oh, boy. Alright, I was a little bit worried. I'm sure there is another way that we can access the stone over there, but, you know what? I'd just rather... Oh, actually, what am I talking about? We've got plenty of stone. We got plenty of stone in the storage chest. What am I even thinking about? Anyway, doesn't particularly matter. Right, so let's pick up a brand new bot. Let's get you to record, and we're gonna come over to here. Boom. Stone deposit. Fantastic. Just do that. Just smash around with stone until you get something. There we go. Easy peasy. Do that forever. Pause. Give you that. Away you go. Perfect. Okay, so that's gonna get us a pretty much limitless amount of stone. Did you not... Oh, did I mess up the... Did I mess up this? Repeat forever, use held item. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's I see. Okay, what about... Hold on. Try that. Try that instead. Pick that up. No, there's clearly the ordering that we need to do differently here. Okay. So this can be an if statement. This can be an if statement. I just want to make sure that we don't end up, like, not having the ability to use the held item. If hand's empty. Right, if hand's empty, go and do this. That's great. If else, repeat forever. There we go. That's actually fine. Hands empty. Find nearest crude X. Okay, I think that should be fine. We'll see if that actually works the way that it should. Or I'm being, like, really stupid. This is probably, like, a programmer's... You know, there are probably some people that are like, oh, this is basic programming 101. But you know what? I ain't a programmer. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is looking good. Okay, we got good stuff going. So, let's get you to record. We'll say, go find a stone in this area. Destroy this. Go find a stick in this area. Go put this down. And that's it. Do that forever. And you will be my pickaxe assembly bot. Congratulations. Actually, no. What am I talking about? This cannot be on repeat forever. It needs to be repeat until output of this is full. Excellent. There we go. And the output of it is full at the moment. But I'm actually going to take the pickaxe off just to see if it works. You need to play. Okay, don't know why it wasn't playing there. That's fine. Okay, good stuff. And that's going to get us the tool workshop mission done. Robotics. We're going to need to take some more resources here. I mean, can we just do it manually? Probably worth me just doing it manually, right? One, two, three. Pole. Yep. And this. Cool. Oh, hold on. Did I... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, second robot. Do we want to get a third robot? Probably. There we go. Nab this. Put it down. Wrong order of operations yet again. Anyway, that's fine. What do we need? Tree seed. Okay. Right, automating bots is definitely something that we can do. A stick farm, I'm not sure that I care about a stick farm, to be honest. Stone stored, we could do something about the stone. We can definitely do something about the stone, in fact. Alright, record. This is just literally for the sake of doing the mission. And unload over here. Of course, there is not enough stone actually in here. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the advantage of... This is the advantage of not just picking stuff off from the ground, but I guess it's fine. Pallet crates, chopping block, plank stored, pole stored, fixing peg stored. So that is the other thing that we can do. We can get ourselves some more storage. I think, yeah, we'll get this built. What does this require? Logs, planks. Go. Go and pull here. So we want to automate probably, I think. Don't know why I did that. One over there. Drop the other one here. And we will get ourselves the ingredients Okay, record. Literally, just pick up. Pick up. Repeat until forever. Good. Yeah, actually, that probably shouldn't be a repeat until forever mission. Should probably be a... repeat until this... Until storage blank is full. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Okay, so that's the planking automated, which is pretty darn good. Storing stone, yeah, we still don't really need to worry about that altogether too much. Let's get somebody to automate the chopping of this. What do we need? Log. Go, and an axe as well. Okay. And before we do that, let's actually just press on and grab one more pallet over here. Seems like a good thing to do. One more of those. Need to grab myself an axe, but I'm first gonna get this out of here, put that down there, and chop this up. Wonderful. Okay. So then you, Mr. Robot. Tell you what, we can actually get you to do something really complex. We're going to take plank out of here. Put plank down. Yes, cancel the recording. I didn't set this up to do... Yeah, that. Right, so we need one plank. Put that in there. Okay. Here, record. One. Unload here. Add to chopping block. Activate the chopping block. Pick up. Pick up. Unload. Unload. We want to do that until this is full. There we go. Away you go. How cool is that? It's entirely automated. That is brilliant. I like that a lot. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so now that's pretty much everything that we really particularly care about automated. What's going on here? Why is nobody planting? Why is nobody planting or digging? What's your issue? What's your issue? Oh, do I need to do repeat until forever on as an outlook? Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I see what the issue is. Record, repeat until forever. There you go. That's what it needs to be. My bad. There we go. Repeat until forever. Excellent. Boom. You're doing as you should. This. Chump. You're gonna... No, I don't want you to do this. Hold on. I want you to... I want this area to be here. Yeah. I don't want the area to be crazy. Okay. That's good. That's sorted. That's a little bit better. I feel. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, do I need to store more stone? Yeah, we literally just... That's it. Okay, that's sorted. Wooden mallet made, any tree bashed, stick stored. I don't particularly care about that at all. Whoa. It's raining. Okay, I thought it was night. No, I was thinking that we were in Trouble Town. Okay, we're gonna make one more robot. Although we actually do have one robot that's currently spare. I think we want this robot just to automate robots. Robot assembly. It's gonna take a little while for this little chump to do, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go here. Pick up. Excellent. Unload. Here. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Unload, unload, unload. Pick up. Unload. And then pick up. And then unload. Yep, unload. Beautiful. So this robot single-handedly is going to be responsible for doing everything that needs to be done. Do we want to repeat until forever? Repeat until bot count is above or equal to, I don't know, 25 maybe? Sure. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, this is the issue. I need to make sure that's on forever. Boom. How great. How great. How great is this? It's looking really, really good. Is there no... There are no seeds in this area. Why can you not go and chop... Oh, you can't use the handheld item. Gosh darn it. You've moved to target, but you can't fix it. You can't fix it. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't particularly matter right now. Let's not focus on that. Let's not focus on that too hard, even though it is kind of important. So we've got other stuff that we need to get in the game. We should also check out the... also check out what's going on over here. So we've got some... Well, we don't need to do the tutorial stuff. What do we got in here? We got some enemies. Interesting. Some shortcuts. Okay, blueprints. Yeah, how do we get the next level of blueprints? That's probably worth considering. Some grunts. Level 0 research, defense infrastructure. Okay, that's good to note. Some crude wheelbarrows. Some coal. Some defense tower. Okay, some defense towers. Okay, triangle frames, panels. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, how many robots do we have? We just literally need more seeds, right? I tell you what, why don't we make a mallet? We can make a mallet. That sounds like a good idea. So mallet is going to allow us to smash... A mallet is going to allow us to smash down some trees. Okay. There we go, and some sticks. Right, and I will fix this programming in just a second, but clearly I'm not a good enough programmer to actually properly program robots properly. Who'd have thunk it? Okay, good. And good. Also, the reason that this boy isn't doing anything is because there is no seeds. There's no seeds around, but that's going to help us with bashing, actually. Okay. Right. Grab ourselves a mallet. Okay, good. Right. Record, delete. Let's go and bash this tree. Yeah, find nearest tree and bash. Repeat until forever. Pause, because we want to give you the... There we go, that, and then you go. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting robots. We're getting robots. I have no idea how many we need or how many we have, but that is what it is. Things are looking good. Stick farm, we don't need to store any sticks. We probably should store sticks, though, to be fair. It's not necessarily a bad idea, as opposed to just picking them up. But, hey-ho. What can you really do? Man, this weather is getting annoying. Let's get past this annoying weather. Right, the weather is better. I think I've fixed the robots being daft, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Why did I pick you up? I didn't mean to. I know exactly why you stopped. You stopped because you need to be on repeat forever. There you go. Right, okay. Hopefully this works. Let's give it a shot. We can but dream. Right, we've got a tremendously large number of bots. I am very, very happy with that. Database, basic server for walker bots. Fixing base. Should we try and build this? I feel like we should try and build this. Let's try and give this a crack. Okay. What do we need? Logs? Wow, we actually have like completely run out of logs, but that's fine. We'll get them pretty soon, actually. We'll get more soon. Also, you need a mallet. We need to get a mallet maker. Tell you what, you record you. We'll go here. Yep, over here. Oh, bother, we need a log. We don't need a stick. Okay, fine. Go over here. Pick up stick. Unload over there. Then come over here. Come over here. And then come all the way back up. Right, and you're gonna mallet make until you can mallet make no more. This is feeling pretty good, though. This is feeling pretty good. Okay, that's excellent. Let's pause. Repeat until output of this is full. Repeat until forever. And away you go. So you need to find yourself a tool, though. Repeat forever, no, until... Here's what we need to do. We need to change you until hands empty. And then we're going to get you to go and pick up a tool here. Move to there, get your wooden mallet, repeat that forever. Pretty much that simple, I think. Right. So we should have this bot making a mallet, which should be done pretty darn quick. Or we can maybe drop the mallet down in that place, and it might get picked up by the robot. There we go. Perfect. It works. But there's no trees to mallet. Of course, that does actually work. That does actually legitimately work. Okay. That's looking not too bad. We're making a ridiculous number of robots. A ridiculous number of robots. You need to get edited as well. Repeat until hands empty. Then come over here, pick up a pickaxe. There we go. Okay. Are there optimizations to be made here? Yes, categorically, absolutely. Am I, on the whole, pretty happy with how things are looking? Yes. Yes, I am. Let's store and unstore that so that we can move forward. What do we need to build? A crate and a chopping block. I mean, we can do that. We're probably going to need to get ourselves a peg anyway. Can I just check out the recipe here for a second? It's a pole. Okay. Let's cancel the manufacture of that. And instead get this over here. What do we need? Logs. Logs and a crude axe. Go nab a crude axe. Look at how many bots we've got. Okay, well, the good news is that we're only getting up to 25. Let's go nab a log here. And we'll come back. Okay, I'm really hoping that we can maybe do some fighting at some point soon. That would be pretty darn cool. We do need to get this. We need to get this bot database thing. Okay. Excellent. Chopping block. Let's get that. Let's get one of our many, many robots to go and grab this here. Grab this here. Chop. And stop, because I haven't actually built the pallet that we're going to store all these things on. Okay, what do we need? There we go. Unload, unload. Yeah, we need lots of logs, and we don't have them. Yeah, I think that's mostly just because our bots are pretty slow at moving things around. Goodness gracious me, this is chaos. This is chaos. Okay. No, I didn't mean to pick you up. There we go. Okay, back to record. Then go to here. Pick up twice. Balder, we don't store them in that. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Can we maybe just get a crate instead then? I mean, that'll satisfy the mission, right? What do we need? 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Okay. Alright, resume the automation lesson. Yep. Okay, records. Come pick up here, come pick up here. Unload, unload. Repeat forever. Repeat until crate is full. Yeah, let me do that. Brilliant. Okay, off to work you go. Brilliant. And then that's gonna allow us to get fixing pegs stored. And so I think after that, I mean, that's us pretty much automated basically everything. Look at that. You completed all the plans needed to set up your base's systems. Brilliant. That's gonna allow us to move on to phase 2. CD Biz. Cultivate, harvest. Oh my goodness gracious me. To fund your defense campaign, you need gold, which means you need a reliable income stream. Okay. Arable farming. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And look at that. We've unlocked some new stuff as well. This is very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Research. Defense Research Center. Man, this is exactly what I was looking for. And a piggy bank. Of course we're going to need to get a piggy bank. That sounds incredible. Spaceport? Heck yeah, let's zone that as well. I mean, maybe I'm just getting a little premature here, doing all of my business, but hey ho, what's the issue here? I don't see any issues. Everything looks fine. Okay, crude blade made, cereal crop cut, crude flail made, cereal threshold. Oh goodness gracious me! Look at this. Look at this. Okay, I would kind of like to get this set up. What do we need? Let's get this bot database level 1. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, but we might as well, right? Are we out of sticks or something? Is that the issue? Are we out of stone? No, we're not out of stone. Oh, is it just that there's new recipes? Lumber storage? I don't understand. What's the issue here? Okay, we need to get planks. Sure, we'll get planks. We'll get this built. 1, 2, 3, 4, fine. And then we'll get some fixing pegs as well, which are very, very nearby. And some tree seeds. Here we go. 3, 4. Cool. Alright, nice. Then we'll get arable farming and we'll get that all sorted. I think this must just be, like, notifying me that there's more stuff to make. Cool. The bot database. You can use this to search for bots in the world, restore programs, and share them between bots. Cool. That's very, very nice, in fact. That's going to be super useful. I'm going to really, really, really get a lot of use out of that. But that's not necessarily in the world at the moment. Okay, let's go over here, I guess. We'll build this. A couple of logs. Load that there. Planks. Yep, and we're gonna nab. That's mine. Oh no, it's not. It's yours. Very much yours. I tell you what, who's doing this at the moment? Who's this? Who is this? Files unknown. Files unknown. Let's see if we can try and copy. See if we can try and copy files unknown. And maybe make files unknown a little bit more of a... Files unknown. There we go. Upload. There we go. Files unknown copy. So let's link a bot, maybe? Try this one. Sure. And play. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now we should have pretty much the same operation in play, which theoretically means that we're going to be able to collect logs at double the speed, which is quite nice. Find nearest tree to mallet. Yeah, there's no tree to mallet, unfortunately. There's no trees to chop down either. We're doing a lot of tree growing, but that's fine. Right, who's the diggy? It's you. Right, Xander. Let's get you upgraded. This is... We should note this down, actually. Log collection. There we go. And then this is Diggy. Cool. Right, log collection and Diggy. Let's get... Didn't mean to pick you up. I never mean to pick anyone up. Select here, here. Link. Sure. Excellent. And away you go. Wonderful. Okay, so now we should be able to dig at double the speed. Digging at double the speed is going to be handy. Right, let's get this crude workbench built, shall we? Quick, quick. And let's see what we've got that we can build. Right, 2 new things. A crude blade and a crude flail. Excellent. Now, that's all disappeared. That's brilliant. You, here. Let's go pick up. Unload. It's a terrible idea. Forget what I said. Pick up. Pick up. Unload. There we go. Brilliant. And do that until this bench is full. Repeat forever. Right. And then away you go. But it is full at the moment, so that's fine. Right, what do I need to make? I need to drop this first. This might just work. Oh, I've messed this up so much. It's fine. Probably fine. Probably almost certainly fine. Anyway, we need to go and cut this grass down. What do we need? Cereal crop cut. Well, this is not cereal. This is grass. Right, but that doesn't count as the cereal cut, does it? Sand. No, it doesn't. Cereal crop cut. Cultivate and harvest cereal. I mean, alas, unfortunately, I don't think that we have... Oh, it's literally right over there. Okay. I was going to say, I don't think we have any cereal in range, but we absolutely categorically do. I must explore this area. I mean, there's got to be something of use down there, right? Okay, brilliant. Let's chop down. We got some cereal. Brilliant. Need to do 5 chopping actions, but that'll be fine. It's all looking pretty darn good to me. Mallet the heck out of that tree. Chop down that tree. Chop them all down. Get them all malleted. I bet we have more robots just in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Crude flail, cereal threshold, small silo build, small cereal stored. Right. Go pick up this blade, and then let's go and suss out what's happening down here, shall we? No way this is good news. No way this is good news. Oh. Are they stacked up? Yeah, they're all stacking up on this point over here. Anything else left of interest? Not really. Right, we'll go and cut that. Yeah, so it looks like they stop sort of being pushed out into the middle of the deep unknown. That's fine. Okay, I want to get some new technology up and running, but we clearly need a little bit of gold in order to get that up and running. What about building the spaceport? Can we build that yet? We can actually build the spaceport. Okay. Now, that is mission done. Right, crude flail made. Also, you know what I'm currently thinking? We should probably have a robot, like, looking around and seeing if we can construct some stuff. Like, automatic construction. That would be kind of cool if we could make that happen, which I bet we can. Alright. Like that. Go like that. And get some sticks. I know we still have yet to replenish this area, but it's fine. Right, what do we need? Right. Crude flail. I literally cannot pronounce the thing properly. Okay, good. We made it. Serial threshold. What is the serial threshold? Ah, look at that. We got some straw. Nice. Okay, I guess we'll just chop it up over here. That sounds fine. Cereal seed sown. Okay. Cereal seed, what gets... So cereal seed are stored in a silo. Right, let's get this sorted out. There's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be automating all of this, by the way. Right. So we need 4 poles. Let's go and grab 4 poles, and we'll get all this set up. Okay. Nice. Looks like my forestry operation is going much more smoothly now, by the way. So that's very, very good news. Yeah, I am such a slow walker, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's go get some planks. 1, 2, 3, 4 planks. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And some logs as well. For good measure. What do I need? 2 logs? Yeah. Yeah, these are heavy. No. Pick them up. There we go. These are heavy logs, that's for sure. Oh my lordy, look at these seeds. They're just stacking up to the moon. Oh. This is, we need to get a construction bot. We need to get a construction bot at some point. I mean, we probably won't, but we should get one. We should get one. Okay, and then this over here. We don't really need to build... Actually, we kind of do need to build that. Yeah, we kind of do need to build both the small silo and the crates. 1, 2. There we go. Get that built. We're jumping up and down with those planks. It's quite a lot of exercise. 2 more planks. Yeah, unfortunately has to be done. Right, seed sown and then cereal stored. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. Then we need poles as well. Okay, good. How many poles is it? 4 poles. Okay. Okay, go and do that. Then we'll get this whole sort of process automated. And we should probably even... yeah, get a robot called over right now. Right. Okay, records. Pick up straw. Unload straw into here. It's this, right? Beautiful. Repeat until This is full. Repeat forever. Okay, now, next robot. You. Sure. Record. Cereal seeds. Unload there. Repeat until this is full. Beautiful. Okay. So that is half of the battle. That's half of the battle won. Then we need to go and get another robot. You here. Excellent. Actually, you know, don't record. Hold on. Let me go and pick up a knife. Pick the knife. Go. Records. Come and chop down here. This is gonna be our cutting area. Right. Beautiful. That's fine. And we're going to say, do until hands are empty. And then at which point, we're going to travel over here. Pick this up. And then that's going to be fine. Do that forever. There we go. You pick that up. And then you go move to target. Get all that stuff done. Beautiful. Right. You're going to do all the chopping. Brilliant. Now we need to do some, whatever this is. Flailing. Very strange. Right. First of all, let's get you. Move over here. Find a stick. Unload here. Do until this is full. Repeat forever. On you go. Next, you. Record. Get a stick. Get two. No. Stop. No, 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 no. Delete all this. Stick. Stick. Dump. Oh my lordy. I didn't do it correctly. Right. Records. Exit. Stop. 1, 2. Unload. Unload. Whatever. And unload twice. That's fine. Do until this is full. Repeat forever. On you go. Right. Let's see if it works. It kind of works. It kind of does not work at all. I really doofed that one up. Okay. I think that'll work better. Right. Anyway, let's pick this up. Let's get another robot. Random one from the pack. We'll say, go and thresh this. I wasn't recording. Beautiful. Right, find nearest cereal in this area. Thresh it. Brilliant. And that's actually all that we care about. Do until hands are empty. And then at which case, we want you to come over here. And pick up this. Find nearest crude flail in this area. Do forever. Right, excellent. Okay. Now we need to sow some seeds. So, next robot. Pick up. Shovel. Okay, good. And that will be the if hands are empty bit. We're gonna come over here, move to this area, and dig. Right. We want to do this bit. Until hands are empty. And then repeat. Yeah, fine. Need to make sure that this is slightly edited, because we need to make sure that it is a respectable area size. Brilliant. Happy days. Play. Your hands are empty. You go find a shovel. Very simple. That should be great. Now we get our last robot. Boom. Record. Now I'm just going to spitball this here, but we're going to move here. We're going to plant. There we go. And you are, yet again, going to have a sort of pared down area of influence. That should be fine. Beautiful. Repeat forever. Away you go. Okay. I mean, that is full automation of absolutely everything, right? It's not necessarily super pretty in some places, but we did it. Foundation of a thriving business. Yes, let me guess. We're going to need to get our launch pad up and running. I think that's what we need to do next. Right. Spaceport built. Yeah, I knew I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, okay. Piggy bank built. What do we need for the piggy bank? We need quite a lot. Yeah, the problem is my running speed. Clearly is not fast enough. Excuse me. Click that there. Click that over here. I feel like maybe grab this here. Plank. Move to here. Unload. Okay. Do forever. There we go. Just off you go. At least that'll do the planks. Which means I don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, you're gonna build everything. That's fine, I guess, then, I suppose. I didn't really anticipate that, but that's okay. There's a lot of plank building to be done over here. Third. We'll get some poles as well. I guess there is a construction order. What is that? Find nearest blueprint. Oh, I see. It's find nearest blueprint in that area. Nice. Okay, well, I guess we could get like a different... I didn't know that there was a find blueprint option, but that is pretty cool. I guess we could get a sort of bespoke bot for every type of building material. But I mean, to be honest, planks are kind of good to have. Fixing pegs, we'll get fixing pegs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then yeah, planks are pretty good. Planks are pretty much sorted for now. I guess I'll get the other couple of planks from here. So at the end of the day, that didn't really end up saving me a huge amount of time because I didn't program the bot to transport more than one plank at a time, but it's fine. Yeah, you know, whatever. Whatever. Maybe bespoke production bots are what we need. Or bespoke building bots, I guess, are what we need. But, yeah, whatever. Okay, good. Right. So that's the spaceport. Presumably we're going to need to put straw on the spaceport. That is definitely something that we can automate. Build gold storage. Okay, what do we need? 2 logs? Yep. Move to here. Move to here. We're doing construction bots. Repeat forever. Away you go. One, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat forever. Go. Right, that's logs taken care of. Or is it? Well, whatever the case, it's fixing pegs taken care of. There we go. Beautiful job, everyone. Beautiful job. Spaceport complete. And we even got a rocket. Now you can sell goods and resources to the rest of the universe. Okay, cereal seed and straw. What do we need? Defense blueprint. We need 50 bucks. Oh, we need to buy it in order to get the money. I see. Okay, what have we got here? 40 seeds. Straw. Okay, right. This is a real issue. So, we're gonna go copy, move to here, pick up the straw. We're gonna pick up straw and we're gonna just sell it off. I'm just gonna move it right to the spaceport. Pick up straw. Times 4. We don't need to wait. Don't know why that's the case. And move all the way over here. Okay, and we're gonna unload 4 times. Cool. Repeats forever. I don't really think there's anything else that we need to do with straw at the moment. For sale, excellent, beautiful, that is great. Right, so the next thing that I'm gonna do, maybe a little bit more complex. I'm gonna say, if... Can I do... I can't say if it's above. Yeah. So I was going to say, I was going to see if we could try and test. If cereal storage crate is full. I mean, that's fine, actually. We'll go to it and we'll pick up 4. But only if it's full. Because if it's full, then we always want to make sure that we've got 2, 3, 4. Then go and dump off 4 times. Yeah, we always want to make sure that we've got, like, cereal seed that we can replace if we need to. 2, 3, 4. I mean, do I need to manually do this? I feel like there may just be a little bit of a quicker way of doing this. I mean, we have a whole bunch of actions. We could be looping all of these actions themselves, but whatever. Repeat forever as well, yeah. Okay, research ready. Brilliant. We're about to start research. Now we're talking. Beautiful. Basic defensive requirements. Excellent. You can now use any Piratebot pieces of 8-bit recovered from research. Oh yeah, we got 2 of those, actually. So that's pretty good. That's great, in fact. Right, let's go and have a little look. It's just that simple. What do we need? Gold earned, 100 coins. Pieces of 8-bit. Pieces of 8-bit. I get it now. I get it. I actually get it. Wow, pieces of 8-bit. Huh. You know, like pieces of 8? Also, do we need 1,000 gold? Is that what we actually require? Well, we're making progress, that's for sure. Who's doing the chopping, by the way? Oh, are we out of stone? Maybe out of stone. Yeah, we can fix the stone situation. I'm not too bothered if we're out of stone. Alright, find nearest stone, unload. Beautiful. Do forever. First research complete. Hallelujah, we did it. Excellent, and we got some new blueprints now. Right, what do we got? Barracks upgrades, upgrade bots to defense bots. That's cool. Make defense tools here. And the armory. Okay, we'll get both, although, to be honest, I'm not actually convinced that we will be able to get them all built. The good news is the construction bots are going to do their darndest to actually build stuff here, which is kind of lovely. And I kind of love it. All right, okay, I think we're going to wrap this episode up right about now, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely little automation game, hey? It's really, really hardcore, and God, you need to know your logic. That's for sure. I clearly don't know it well enough. But anyway, this is a lovely little game. I feel like we got a decent way through it. Next step, obviously, would be moving towards building attack bots, defense bots, whatever, and getting some conquest on the books. But for now, and for me, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you want to help make videos like this possible. I'll see you next time.